Thousands of seniors believe a new Social Security bank rule starts this July. Some are already calling their banks, others are calling Social Security in a panic. But here's the part almost nobody is getting right: people are reacting to three completely different changes as if they're one giant rule. And one of those changes means some seniors are about to see 3 deposits land in the same month, and when it happens, most people will assume it's either a mistake or a bonus. It's neither. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why it matters. Let's make this simple. Something is changing. The question is what, and whether it actually applies to you. So before you touch your bank account, change a single setting, or call anyone in a panic, stay with me, because the order you do things actually matters here. Who is affected? Here's where people get trapped first, assuming this applies to everyone equally. It doesn't. 3 groups need to pay close attention: people on SSI, people using the Direct Express card, and anyone still getting a paper check. If you're none of those, don't relax yet. There's still that 3 deposit surprise coming, and it might affect you too. Key rule/explanation. Imagine Mary. She's 72, lives alone, and just submitted paperwork to renew her SSI benefits. For years, Mary's told Social Security the same thing. I have less than $400 in the bank, and for years, that was simply taken at her word. Nobody double-checked. Mary wasn't trying to hide anything, she wasn't doing anything wrong, she just assumed nothing had changed, because she'd reported the same information the same way for years. That assumption is exactly why this catches so many seniors off guard. Because this year the system stopped taking anyone's word for it. Every claim, every renewal, gets checked automatically now. And here's the surprising part, the part most people get backwards. This isn't a brand new law at all, it's an old system, tightened. The actual dollar limits, $2,000 for one person, $3,000 for a couple, haven't moved an inch. The real story isn't that Social Security started checking bank accounts, it's that for years, a lot of people didn't realize they weren't really being checked at all. Now let's talk about David. David's used a Direct Express card for years, it's how his benefits arrive every single month, like clockwork. He doesn't know it yet, but the bank behind his card is switching, from Comerica to Fifth Third. His card still works today. A new one is already scheduled to be mailed to him, automatically. Sounds harmless. Except David moved 3 months ago. And he has no idea his new card might be heading straight to an address he hasn't lived at in months. Here's why: updating your address with Social Security does not update it with Direct Express. They're 2 completely separate systems. David updated one and assumed he was covered. He wasn't. And that one small gap, one address, 2 systems, is catching more seniors off guard than almost anything else in this entire story. Then there's Helen. Helen still gets a paper check every month, the same way she has for decades. She's not in any danger today. But the government is steadily phasing paper checks out in favor of direct deposit or prepaid cards. For Helen, this isn't a 5-alarm fire. It's a quiet invitation to get ahead of something, instead of being caught by it later. One last thing, because this genuinely surprised me, a good chunk of the online panic about a July 2026 deadline has nothing to do with America at all. It traces back to a banking rule in a completely different country. It got tangled up in search results and spread online as if it applied here. It doesn't. Common mistakes. So here's where most people make the mistake, and it's the one I just showed you with David. 2 separate systems. One update: if you only fix one, you're not actually covered, and you won't find out until a card that's supposed to arrive simply doesn't. There's a second mistake, and this one's more dangerous than a misdelivered card. Someone is actively using this exact confusion to take money from seniors right now. Once you see how it works, you'll never fall for it. And you might even spot it happening to someone you know. What to check before you check your account. Here's the good news, none of this requires anything dramatic today. Just a few quiet checks. If you're on Direct Express, confirm your address in both places. Not one. Both. If you get more than one type of benefit and suddenly notice 2 debit cards instead of 1, that's expected right now, not a mistake on your end. There's a number to call if you'd rather have them combined, and I'll give you that at the end. If you still get a paper check, like Helen, this is the year to look into switching, calmly, before the option narrows further. And if you're applying for or renewing SSI, like Mary, just expect the bank check, it's routine now. Nothing to fear if your numbers are accurate. What to do next? Now, the dangerous mistake I promised. Picture getting a call. The voice sounds official, they say your new card needs to be activated immediately, or your benefits will be suspended. They ask for your card number. Your PIN, maybe your full social security number. Here's the part that should stop you cold. The real Social Security Administration and the real Direct Express program will never ask for your full PIN. They will never charge you a fee to update your direct deposit, and they will never threaten you with immediate arrest. If any of those 3 things happen, stop talking, hang up. And go directly to your official My Social Security account or call a number you already trust. Not one given to you on that call. And now, the 3 deposit surprise. Some seniors who receive both SSI and Social Security retirement are about to see 3 deposits land in July instead of 2. When that 3rd deposit shows up, most people assume one of 2 things, either the government made a mistake, or it's some kind of bonus. Neither is true. It's simply the calendar, holidays, and weekends shifting payment dates around that month. The catch is, there's no SSI payment in August because of it. If this is you, this is the one thing worth quietly planning around now, so it doesn't surprise your budget a month from now. So here's where Mary, David, and Helen all end up. Mary doesn't need to panic, she just needs to make sure her numbers are honest, because the checking was always coming eventually. David needs to update 2 systems, not 1, before his next card is due. And Helen has time, real time, to prepare before paper checks become harder to rely on. Most people searching this exact topic today will walk away still believing there's one giant new bank rule waiting to catch them. You now know there isn't. More importantly, you know exactly which changes actually matter, which ones don't apply to you, and which rumors are safe to ignore completely. That puts you ahead of almost everyone still confused about this right now.